Thou shalt do no murder.
You don't do any murder.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Don't commit adultery.
Thou shalt not steal.
Thou shalt not steal.
Thou shalt not bear false witness.
Don't bear false witness.
Honor thy father and thy mother.
Honor thy father and thy mother.
And thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
And then he added one, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. He did everything except pay tribute and honor and respect to the Creator. Didn't mention any of the commandments that was to be kept pertaining to the Creator and Him alone. Those were not mentioned. I just wanted you to keep that in mind because they didn't want you to think. They didn't want you having JC said, saying, thou shalt love Yahweh with all your heart. Thou shalt not have no other Elohim before me. They didn't want that in there at all because then they would say, hey, what we done serving JC? Because according to him, we're not to serve anyone else. So he don't even mention them. But it mentions the latter five. And then threw in one that's not even a commandment. But notice what the rich man said.
The young man saith unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up.
All these things have I kept from my youth up. I was raised on the commandments of Yah.
What lack I yet?
What lack I yet?
JC said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect.
If you will be perfect.
Go and sell.
Go and sell.
That thou hast.
All that you have.
And give to the poor.
And give it to the poor.
Thou shalt have treasure in heaven.
And then you shall have treasures in heaven.
And come and follow me.
Then you can be my disciple. Then you are in a position where you can come and follow me.
But when the young man heard that saying.
But when the young man heard that.
He went away sorrowful.
He went away sorrowful.
For he had great possessions.
Because he was rich. He had great possessions. And when he went away, JC didn't stop. What did he say?
Then said JC unto his disciples.
Then said he to his disciples.
Verily I say unto you.
It is easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter the kingdom of Yahweh. He said it is easier. Well, if that's the truth, then Yah would have never blessed nobody and made them rich. He would have blessed them and said, because you love me and keep my commandments, I'm going to make you the poorest man on this earth. But contrary to that, when Yah blessed people, he blessed them with riches also. Made Abraham rich, Jacob rich, Isaac rich. Blessed Solomon, made him rich. Richest man, king that ever lived. Made Job the richest man in the east. He blessed people and blessed the saints and made them rich. And the law of Moses told Joshua, if you keep these commandments and be strong and very courageous, then Yah will bless you. And thou shalt be very prosperous. Because prosperity is one of the blessings that Yah gives to men. But here he is telling this man that a rich man can hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. In other words, it is extremely difficult. Not impossible, but extremely difficult. Keep reading.
When his disciples heard it, they were exceedingly amazed.
They were amazed at that saying. They were even amazed because they were reflecting upon all the great rich men that had served the Most High.
Who then can be saved?
Who then can be saved? As if everybody was rich. Didn't have to ask that question like everybody's rich. Who then can be saved? They poor as Joe's turkey. They didn't have nothing, and then he got the audacity to say, who then can be saved? That's odd, isn't it? It's puzzling. But let's go back. to Matthew's, the 12th chapter. Or should I say Matthew's 27th chapter. And we left off on verse
57. When the even was come, there came a rich man of Arimathea named Joseph, who also himself was J.C. disciple.
He was a disciple, though he was a rich man. And again, we want to know how he get to be a disciple. He's rich because he had all the other rich men give everything away. So how are you going to be a disciple and be rich? That's like being, how are you going to be a righteous man, but you're wicked? Either you're righteous or you're wicked. You can't be a disciple and rich, because he said, if you want to be his disciple, you got to give away everything. But nevertheless, let's keep reading. Let's see if we can find any other contradiction as we read.
He went to Pilate and begged the body of J.C.
Hold it. He went to Pilate and begged the body of J.C. In other words, he got it. Let's see, what did he give it to him?
Then Pilate commanded
the
body to be delivered.
The body to be delivered.
And when Joseph had taken the body,
he took it away. The Romans never seen the body again. According to their book, they never had possession. And not only did they not have possession, they never seen him again after they gave the body to Joseph.
When Joseph had taken the body, he wrapped it in a clean linen cloth.
He wrapped it in a clean linen cloth.
And laid it in his own new tomb.
And laid it in his own new tomb. Now, according to Matthew's, the tomb belonged to Joseph. It was his tomb that he had for himself. And he took J.C.'s body and laid it in his own tomb. He didn't dig no hole. He didn't get no shovel. He just laid the body in a tomb.
Which he had hewn out in the rock.
Which he had hewn out of a rock.
And he rolled a great stone to the door of the sepulchre and departed.
They act like this man is Samson. Not only did he roll a stone, they said he rolled a great stone. So he must have been an extremely powerful and strong man, wasn't he? Rich man and a strong man. Rich as Solomon and strong as Samson. Rolled a stone on the door of the sepulchre.
And there